Chat, let's get into this shit, bro. Let's get into this shit, bro. Listen to me. I'll join when I can. All right, Dave, do you want to do it? Do you want a Discord call it? Discord call when we play Overwatch? Because Sock wants to join too and play Vendetta. No invites Apex. Nigga, I barely even want to play Apex, bro. I was throwing shit at the wind, and I didn't think Dante was gonna pick it up. Anyway, yeah. Moving on. Bro, listen to me, okay? First time, hold on. I don't think I want to use that song. I think I want to use this one. Bro. It was a dark couple of days for your boy Omni, bro. A dark couple of days, bro. A dark couple of days, bro. Listen to me, okay? For the first time ever, your boy got hate speech, bro. Your boy got hate speech. Clap it up, bro. Clap it up, chat. Clap it up, chat. Clap it up, chat. Clap it up, chat. Your boy Omni got hate speech for the first time, bro. Clap it up, clap it up. Fuck them Omni days. What about the Saki days? Get him out of here. Next. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, bro. So you see, I've been slacking when I first made the page. I was like, yeah, there's no need to post anything, right? So I started posting recently. This one does a cute little, 7 comments. It's nice. Did bro whip me? Okay, I'm back. I had to go bang a broom against the ceiling. Nah, Peaches, you kind of thugged out. You kind of thugged out, Peaches. Anyway, okay. Listen, look, cute little 21 lives, right? A little 44 and a 7, a little 2 and a 0, right? Then you get to this shit, chat. Bro, if I go down the comments of this video, bro, it's just bare hate, my nigga. Like, it's ridiculous, and this is the thing, right? It was such an opinion-based statement, right? Shit again. That's the same. All I was saying is that he made a mistake, right? Everyone and their fucking mother, bro, came out of the woodworks just to prove me wrong, quote unquote, bro. Like, this shit was insane, my nigga. If I had a gun, Peaches, relax a little bit, okay? The only nigga who, at least 2 people in here said something like decent, bro. The rest, bro, I've never had any piece of content in my life. Hold on, let me see. How do I got this? 36 comments, bro. I don't know anything I've ever done in my life that had 36 fucking comments, bro. But we're gonna go through them. Look at this. Coming from a nigga who ain't boxed a day in his life. Untrue, buddy. I actually did box. The gear is in the back, okay? And I have gear in my duffel bag in the room next door to me. Moving along, right? Matter of fact, before I even get to the comments, right? At first, when I was watching this shit, I was like, no. When the comments first started coming in, bro, and I feel like this is an important topic for people who are pursuing said career, right? When I first started getting these comments, I was like, damn, bro, why everybody just shitting on what I do? Why everybody mad? I just made a comment, right? Like, what the fuck going on? Then they just started coming in and flowing in and flowing in and flowing in. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, this shit hurt a little bit. Like, niggas ain't fucking with what I got going on, right? But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, yo, these niggas don't know me from a hole in a wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas don't even really know me. So it don't even really matter what they're saying, bro. And to some of their points, right? They could have got the point off without being that way. But like I said, I started to think about, like, every actual famous person, every actual fucking celebrity, right? Talking about their experiences with, like, reading comments and how you gotta stay away from it, right? And I used to be like, man, y'all niggas, y'all make money. Like, why y'all stressing this? But y'all make bread, all right? Even for the post that they're commenting on right now, okay? You're getting paid for that post. So why do you care, right? And then I'm like, damn, I done talk all of this shit about these niggas who get paid to do shit, right? And get hate comments. I'm getting hate comments now, and now I'm bitching. So I'm like, all right, let me tee up, right? So then I started reading them, and I started kind of like, making fun, like, making jokes with them. You know what I mean? This is no different than when I got, like, bullied in 7th grade, bro. You know what I mean? At some point, you gotta realize it's literally words from people who don't even know you, bro. But I'm not gonna lie. This one is very interesting. You can literally see the boxing gloves in the back, bro. And these are like gloves that I don't even really use because they're They're too small. Anyway, next one. This is just pure hate and bias. I could have sworn I asked why, and I don't know if he responded. I don't know. See, like, okay, so I asked him how so. I don't. He never responded to me. I like at a point I wanted to have genuine conversations. Like, and y'all see, like, these are the newest comments. When we get lower, you'll see, like, I actually had conversations with these niggas, bro. Like, and look at this, eating Fruit Loops out of a cup. Hey buddy, still eating them, bro. Still eating them, bro. Still eating Fruit Loops out of a cup. You crazy? That's the ultimate snack, my nigga. What the hell? What's the second one say? Exactly. Once again, I have boxed for like 3 years, my nigga. Not to say like I know everything about boxing because I boxed 3 years, but like I can kind of clearly see when someone has a tendency. I'm not gonna read all of these, bro, but like, be for real. This one basically tried to say he wasn't close enough for it to happen. Okay, he's referenced, and I realize this too. A lot of them are referencing the one specific sequence, right? Where I said, imagine he threw a hook after the jab, bro. And then at some point, someone else in here was like, oh, he was tired, so that's why he didn't, you know what I mean? To that, I say, he was doing it the entire fight, bro, okay? This shit just got like out of whack really quickly, bro. I'm telling you. He was doing it through, and this is the highlights, mind you, okay? I can see, I forgot the nigga he was even fighting, bro. I can see when bro was getting a punch off, and he just, like, Devin Haney just, like, would just move backwards. Like, you can't, front and back fighters don't really work too well, bro. It's the same thing like, I can't say same thing with Canelo, because Canelo's an icon. But you get what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, he was making a mistake throughout the fight. Granted, he was fighting a lesser opponent, so obviously he handled it in a different light. But that's besides the point, bro. Then you got this one. This is when I knew, okay, I was doing something. When niggas starting to send memes, bro, and images, that's when I know, okay, gear up, because you're going to do this for years to come, bro. Don't expect a call anytime soon, gang. The big leagues. Kind of funny, kind of not funny. I kind of can't, I don't really fuck with the ones that aren't that funny, bro. We'll part, and here we go, talking about the fuck. Mind you, this clip wasn't even I wasn't bigging up Ryan Garcia. I was just talking about the mistakes he was making, that that Devin Haney was making. And obviously, what? We talking about Peaches? Oh, it's something that I don't even know if it's alleged. I think he got caught with it. I don't want to say that anymore. Ryan Garcia got caught with it. It's a PED, you know. So everyone is saying the example I gave was invalid because this guy was on drugs, essentially. Which I don't even want to get into that because that's a whole other thing, bro. Okay, he lost because he had a flaw in his game. He had a chink in his armor. He exposed it, right? Then they're saying he took drugs. So I don't know, right? But yeah, everybody was making it seem like this was like a Devin Haney hate campaign. I was literally just saying he was making the same mistake he made in his fight against his last fight in which he lost. Okay, unfortunately, he made this. You know what's crazy? He made the same fucking mistakes against Jorge Linares, right? But if I would have said that, I don't think it would have been as much pushback because it's not the same. Him and I don't know about Linares too much, so I'm not really gonna say that. But I'm pretty sure they're around the same weight. They cut the same amount, right? Linares' hand speed ain't the same, and he was still able to catch Haney for his mistakes. So, like, you know what I mean? It's just the fact that it was Ryan who beat him that he has to be the guy that I use for an example to get the rhetoric off. You know what I mean? Listen, look, you don't know shit. At this weight, it wouldn't affect him because he have more water around his brain. He's not weight drained anymore, bro. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's just a whole lot of this, bro. It's very interesting. I'm surprised they're not showing none of the comments that were like, because some of them did agree with me. Some of them did agree with me. It's always the out of shape guy hating. He clearly kept his right hand up. What does me? Well, I'd say I'm out of shape. I'd say I'm out of shape. What does me being out of shape have to do with me making an observation, bro? Can you imagine? You'd be like, yo, the clouds are gathering. It's getting dark. It looks like it's about to rain. And the nigga go, bro, what? You're mad skinny. Why are you talking about the weather? What the what? What is the correlation there? What are we talking about, bro? Like, nigga, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're in shape. You can be skinny and still be out of shape, my nigga. Not the point. Yeah, bro. But like I said, a lot of them, I did go. Look, this is what I was referring to, Peaches. What the fuck do PEDs and overweight have to do with a boxer having a hole in his game? Comment section full of meat riders. Cinema chat. Cinema. Like, regardless, he's still he it doesn't even matter, bro. But the point is, the whole point of what I was saying, bro. Okay, the W point of what I was saying. I mean, the whole point of what I was saying was just that he had flaws in his game, right? Unfortunately, Ryan Garcia is the one who put them shits in the light, right? And just so happened he had a fucking, he was taking PEDs, bro. That doesn't take away from the fact that you continuously drop your hands and you got caught, right? I don't know how they can sit here and say Ryan Garcia's PEDs and water weight was the reason that Devin Haney got caught. When he's been caught before. I don't know. I don't get it. I just thought it was interesting, bro. This is the first time I've ever had to deal with something like this. I just want to talk to you about how I overcame it. Mental health is very important, bro. Okay. W segment, okay. Now we have to get on. Well, is they ready? Matter of fact, let's watch some more boxing while we at it, bro.